Hi there, today we're going to go over some starting exercises for if you've had a DIEP flap, so a reconstruction with a tummy scar. We're going to do some stretches and massage for the scar over the breast area and the tummy area. So the first things that you want to work on are rib expansion breathing. So you can bring your hands onto your ribs. Maybe you need to close your eyes and just feel if you can feel your ribs moving as you breathe. Ideally, you want them to be coming up and out as you breathe in and down and in as you breathe out. So by working on rib expansion, you're stretching all the tissues underneath the skin, any tight muscles that are there. Inhaling, ribs come up and out. Exhaling, ribs come down and in. And your hands on your ribs there just help to guide you. Then we've got diaphragmatic breathing. So this can be done either lying down, sitting up, standing, have your hands resting on your tummy. And as you breathe in this time, you'll feel your tummy rise out into your hands. Breathing out and your tummy softens down. The easiest place to feel this is lying down with your knees bent. You can be here, feeling your tummy rise as you inhale and soften down as you exhale. As you're doing this breathing exercise, you're getting a stretch in the tummy scar area. We've again then got the different types of massage, so you may well be feeling very tight across this whole area. For the purposes of this video, we're going to assume that the right side is the affected side. So the starting massage that you're doing is just gently padding round the area in a kind of a caterpillar type move. Maybe if you've seen a cat pawing at a blanket, the pressure starting on at your heel, moving up to your mid fingers and then to your fingertips. And you would start this massage at least 8 weeks after surgery or after radiotherapy, and when the skin is completely healed and there are no scabs left on the scars. If you have any concerns at all, please speak to your medical practitioner or your oncology team before you would begin this. So you're working over these areas. You're then moving down to the tummy scar, so we'll just imagine that the line of my top is the scar, although I know it's a little lower than it would be on you. And here we're just going to be working along the scar from the bottom, pushing up to it, trying to unstick it. And then from the top, pushing down, either 1 or 2 fingers down. So again, this line where the change of colour is what I'm using to describe the scar. And you would work all the way along the length of the scar. The other way you can do this is you can have one hand on the bottom and one thumb, and you're sort of pressing up, pushing down, pressing up, pushing down, along like that. So you're trying to unstick it as you go. And then if it's appropriate, and again you can take guidance from your health practitioner, you might be pinning the scar here at one end and then either using your finger or your thumb to come along the line of the scar. Just lift this up a little bit here. So you're holding it here and then you're coming along it with maybe a little more pressure, then holding it here, again working your way along the line of the scar, holding it and working along. Good. And then over the breast area, it depends slightly where your scars are and what type of reconstruction surgery you have had and what position your breast tissue is sitting in. So this is very, very generalist advice. It may be that I've seen you in person and this advice is entirely appropriate for you, or it might just be broader advice. But it's the same type of padding that you were doing on your tummy area. So you can work from side to side, you can work up and down into any firmer areas of tissue. And then once you've spent around 5 minutes, you're just going to do a gentle lymphatic stroke drainage type motion down towards the groin and across to your non-affected armpit. And then the first stretches that we're going to do for this combination of DIEP flap reconstruction surgery are that you're going to come into this low lunge position. You're welcome to pad up under your knee, or if kneeling is not appropriate for you, you can come into a high lunge position. So if you need to keep the weight off your knees, then that's absolutely fine. The back leg is the affected side. So as you take your weight forward into your front knee, so your knee is above your ankle, you'll begin to feel it stretch up this whole surgery area. That might feel like enough for you, and you're just moving in and out of there. And I'm aware that I have swapped surgery sides here, but it's just so you can see what's happening. If that feels okay, you might want to inhale, bring your arm up. Exhale, bring your arm back down again, staying still here in the legs. Inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, it comes down. And once that feels completely comfortable and you feel that you've got full range in your shoulder, you can progress. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, reaching to the side, and that really increases all of this opening. Exhale, come down. Inhale to reach up. Exhale over. Inhale back to the top. Exhale down. You want to make sure you've got really good shoulder movement forwards before you start to side bend. And again, that one can be done with your back leg lifted as well. The other one that we're going to do in lying, you might want to have cushions behind your head for this one, depending on how much shoulder movement you've got. You're lying down on the ground with your knees bent. You're taking an inhale and your arms come up, clasping your hands together. Exhale, letting them just come down towards your pillow for support, or maybe to the floor. Inhale, bring your arms back up, and exhale, bring them down. Inhale, they come up to the ceiling, hands come together. Exhale, overhead. Inhale, back up to centre, and exhale, down. And these exercises can be done in conjunction with the cording videos, which I have posted before, if you also have cording in your arm. Any questions, you're welcome to email me, Yvonne at birdsongyogafysio.co.uk. Thank you.